Hey, Charles, how you doing?
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next.
Hey, Matthew, how's it going?
Starting assignment
Doing
for
good.
the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not age at 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
You were the first one here, Sean.
On a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one.
I had McDonald's today for supper.
One of the best starters in the game.
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. Hoskins being to count 0-2.
Hey, Omni, how you doing?
Crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means...
Yeah, I like McDonald's. He's very good.
In the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And a changeup right down the middle. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing.
A swing and a miss.
Yeah.
That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a...
Did you get my message on Twitter, Omni? I sent you a message on Twitter.
Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
No, he's not on.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. Makes the play, one away. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan has in store. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
Oh, it didn't rain here today, Matthew.
Yeah, I don't understand that approach.
And the sun was outshining today.
He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single.
Oh, okay, I missed it. I thought I hit the pitcher.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes
You
better.
make yourself look like a fox. You're a Vixie, Foxy.
Turner
Vixie Fox.
with 1 out. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, Devo, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Juan Soto to the plate now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
What kind of burrito did you have? Did you have a chicken burrito? A steak burrito?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. Nationals on top, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box, a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I don't know what that says, Sean.
Past battles with
Matthew.
picked up 14 hits in 61 tries. He also has 1 home run.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul. Another 0-2 coming. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called.
Strike 3.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job, get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Line drive to center field. Eaton's able to put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Does anybody have a burrito?
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
Like a sausage and egg burrito
This one with a man at first
with hash browns in it?
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
G-Rod.
Popped him up. Rendon in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. 1 left for
Oh, okay.
Philadelphia.
I didn't know if you had a
They
chicken
trail this
burrito
one 1-0.
or what.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Zimmerman makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. This is line to left. Hoskins has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
If you go to Burger King,
take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot.
If you go-
Maybe a step to your right
if
or
you go to
left, but
Burger
there's
King,
lot
they
of
have
stuff
a
that the
sausage
pitchers are
and
gonna
egg
execute. So
breakfast
let's see how it works
burrito
out for them in this
with
one.
hash brown in it.
Standing in, Matt Wieters. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed to the first strike.
G-Rod.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-1. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8, second baseman, Wilmer.
And here now is Wilmer Depot to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Cabrera is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the 3rd.
Number 4.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Hit on the ground out to short. Turner loves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Settling in now, Aaron Nola. ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
High in the air into shallow left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, I enjoy playing this.
Played Carlos Santana. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game.
I enjoy playing this game.
Here's
You better hurry up and charge it up, Omni.
Good changeup.
These smartphones, if you let it go
Kind of
dead for a long time, it'll
pitch there.
act like it don't want to work on
At
you.
least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is
Hey,
retired.
do you enjoy watching me play
3
baseball?
up, 3 down for Philadelphia.
Sean?
They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping up to the plate, Max Scherzer.
Leading off for the Nationals, Edgar Max.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line.
I like ice cream, Matthew.
A wind-up and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit. So an inning opening.
I like your hat you got today, Sean.
Third.
That's a cool hat you
This
got.
is a perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge nod.
Screaming pain. Blood is spilling from your brain. Zombies gnaw you like a plum. Piercing and you suck.
Riding in once again,
And
Adam
you-
Eaton. It was a fly out for him to start the home first.
You're welcome, Sean. That's what Dracula sang to Mavis, huh?
He's set and the pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, the base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Which of the Hotel Transylvania movies do you like the best, Omni? 1, 2, or 3?
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I like popcorn, too. How about some nachos?
This guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those
And
knocks.
you, sir, are going to be my very last customer.
And now Bryce Harper looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
You like all of them?
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The swing, and this ball
Home run.
is lofted to right field.
Home
Nothing's going to
run.
keep
Got a
this
home
one in
run.
the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone.
Yeah, I love to have nachos at the theater.
3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. And the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
There's a swing and a drive into left center field. Hoskins going back on it to the track. Gone.
Another home run.
Jacks on back-to-back pitches. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Another home run.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Into the box, Juan Soto. He swings and grounds it to short. Kingery's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 for him.
Oh, you didn't like Drax's last movie?
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. Williams is there. 2 down.
The catcher, number 32, Matt Wieters.
Oh, yeah. That's good, Sean.
Striding into the box, Matt Wieters.
I didn't see Finding Dory. I seen Finding Nemo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center
That's
field.
out.
Herrera's there.
Oh, you don't like how she looks, though, huh?
And that'll retire the side. So this
But they sing with each other.
No longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Nationals 6 and the Phillies nothing. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what are they doing to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they
Her hair and her chin.
to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at his.
What kind of girl would you want Dracula to be with? What would you want her to look like? And you ought to draw who you think Dracula should be with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well.
Yeah, I seen over the hedge,
he has
too.
such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he fouls this one off.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seems to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And this is swung on and missed, and this the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late.
I used to have that on DVD. I don't have it no more. Excuse me.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He takes strike 2 on the fastball. Pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this
2 up and 2 down.
Really sharp out there, guys.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, I remember that movie, Omni. I went to the theaters and saw that. Chicken Run.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Struck him out.
The ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And here now is Wilmer Depot. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Fastball right back to the mound. Flip on to first.
Oh, this is going to be a chicken run too? When they going to come up with that?
So digging in now, Max Scherzer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
You know there's going to be a Ghostbusters 3 coming out next year.
Here it is. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the lineup card.
Who you going to call? Ghostbusters! Something weird. And it don't look good. Who you going to call? Ghostbusters!
He's going to be smiling for a while.
In now is Adam Eaton. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Williams is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You might see a change of game.
You're making me laugh, huh, Sean?
They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count meter. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes.
Another home run.
This one. And that one is gone.
Another home run.
Count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Adam Morgan answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
They said that there's an initial release of 2019. I hadn't heard nothing about it coming out this year.
And now Bryce Harper.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this.
They're coming out. They're coming out with a Rambo 5 this year.
8, and the Phillies nothing. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Thanks, Sean. I'm trying.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off.
Anybody ever watched the Rambo movies?
Pitchers duel today, but this one's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far.
Yeah, Dan, here's what you fall into, though. If you're going to be a finesse pitcher, you can't lead balls over the heart of the plate or they do not come back. A lot of guys stepping in the batter's box right now with a ton of confidence.
No doubt about it, Debra. We've seen one pitcher on point, one guy not on point, and the guy that's not been, he's having a rough go of it this afternoon.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start.
Rainbows.
One away.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Score here through the first
way
four.
Up
and
high.
Just one hit for these guys this afternoon. So striding in, Nick Williams hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Got him.
And that misses 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As
Whoa.
the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front of the ball in the front.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Who wants to go to Busch Gardens?
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
I hope not, Matthew. That's why I went ahead and
It was pretty clear right
done it
away
earlier
that
tonight than I
hit was
usually
gonna
do.
lose 2 bases.
Yeah, man.
So I won't
Some
fall
people
asleep.
like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's only 2 for 10. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Zimmerman swings, and this ball sent out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. As he arrives in second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our SoTrack technology more than
I like to ride the Big Bad Wolf.
miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Well, not today, Matthew. I'm not sleeping
Catcher
today.
Matt Wieters now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Wilmer.
Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Depot. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The
Safe.
tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he's
You don't like roller coaster rides, Matthew?
first pitch, it's
I like the water rides.
And that's just what he does. He jumped all over him.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 2 hits and 2 hits for him thus far. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now center fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Are y'all ready to see the movie Shazam?
Out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited to see it. It looks like a real good movie.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely.
I thought you saw Captain Marvel Saturday, Matthew.
4 runs here in this half inning. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this away, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Nationals 12 and the Phillies nothing. And in steps Scott Kingery to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
You know, we haven't seen a pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Okay, maybe you'll get to see this weekend, Matthew.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Omni's probably drawing something.
Move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone.
She does real good at the drawing. She might be drawing.
Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a strike.
And her phone died, too.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
We were just talking about you, Omni. We was wondering where you was at.
So now Carlos Santana. And Dan,
we was talking about the Captain Marvel movie.
Dominating the game right now. Feels like
and we was talking about the Shazam movie.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Oye, como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Rhys Hoskins. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I want to see Shazam. I want to see Avengers Endgame. Aladdin, Lion King.
In there, and he's ahead over
Godzilla.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Washington leads this one 12-1. Victor Arano gets the call to pitch here to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Bryce Harper. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Bryce Harper.
First delivery to him on the way.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rendon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and it's caught in the outfield.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Swing and a drive.
Home run.
There it goes.
Home run.
And gone up into the second deck.
Oh, you talking to everybody on me? Tell Mom and Stepdad I said hey.
A solo
Hope
shot
Mom's
here to
feeling better.
right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
A big boy home run. You hear that? I hit a big boy home run.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A swing and a
Oh, my
blast to center
goodness.
field. No doubt about
Another
this one.
home run.
Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
Oh, you talking to everybody on YouTube? Okay. I thought you were talking to Mom and Stepdad and everything.
As this lead got even wider.
Oh, okay. That's 2 home runs back to back.
The catcher, number 32, Matt
Here's the
Wieters.
catcher, Matt Wieters now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Here's a high
That's out.
pop-up. Pingree is under it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. The Nationals lead it 14.
The Sims. Play the Sims 4.
Back here at Nationals Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Is there a multiplayer to Sims 4? Can you play multiplayer on it?
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here.
Did you see a message I left you on Twitter?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
On my phone, on my lock screen, I put the Philly cheesesteak wallpaper on it, and then on the home screen, I put the Shazam drawing that you drew of me on my home screen on my phone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Rendon shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. This one's pretty well in the bag. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. Nationals on top, 14-1. And here now is Wilmer Difo. Drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Wilmer Difo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner towards center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single.
Well, I sure do appreciate you drawing it for me, Omni. I really do like it.
So we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been excited.
I actually wore red yesterday.
Crowd behind him the entire game.
Difo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Difo is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play,
Shazam!
He gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around for first to score.
In now is Adam Eaton.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Kingery's there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Me and you was both wearing red yesterday, Omni.
Stepping in, Trey Turner. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And now Bryce Harper. From the stretch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line towards center field. Pereira will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Only one.
It is. Spring is getting close.
We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Washington leads this one. Up next will be Nick Williams. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now batter.
To the hotel.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Needed a good performance from their ace.
On the new Mortal Kombat? I need to check that out.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is one of those where it was almost over before it started. You know, this is what happens when you're a controlled type pitcher. If you're not around the corners and around the knees, you start getting balls up in the strike zone, and he paid the price today.
Yeah, huge confidence boost for this offense, though. To face this guy, they knew they had to stay back. They couldn't be over-aggressive against him. He likes to move the ball in and out and do different things. Tip of the cap to this offense.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. And now a pitch on the way. Another one.
I might need to start playing Red Dead Redemption 2 again. Y'all remember that one? Start playing Red Dead Redemption.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia.
It's shorts weather, Matthew. It's not heat weather.
Luis Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Santana has a play. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Juan Soto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira's there. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Read this one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Maikel Franco is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Here we go with inning number 9.
Because it's getting warm, Matthew.
This is for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Soto going back at the track. Gone to lead off the inning.
Oh, man.
Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Good changeup. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Okay.
This is right now a dream.
Tolstoy for that might be another good one to watch.
Gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Back goes Harper.
And a home run. Oh, man.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Another home run.
In now, Wilson Ramos. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Both lineups for doing today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
That is the end of the game, folks.
The way it's guys doing up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. If you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon. The ball flying out at near record pace.
15-3 is the final score. The Washington Nationals sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Max Scherzer earns the victory on the mound. Aaron Nola is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes.
I won this game today.
Just about do it for my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan
Shazam!
This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Did you enjoy the stream today? I did not fall asleep at all. I stayed awake the whole time.
Also, 3 post-game shuttle buses returning to RFK Stadium parking lot are available on M Street by way of single ticket.
Yeah, I need to start streaming earlier so that I can, so I won't have to fall asleep. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, and thank y'all for coming by. Appreciate you coming by to see my stream. Glad you enjoyed it. Excuse me. I hope y'all have a good night. Is there anything y'all would want me to play? See me play tomorrow. Tomb Raider, Uncharted, Spider-Man, baseball, basketball. Any suggestions of them games? If you got a suggestion, write it down on the comment of the live stream when it posted. Y'all have a good night.